You are a vessel of energy, and energy is infinitely existent. Beyond this realm of existence, energy can never die, only transmute into something entirely new. And if you are an embodiment of this immense potentiality, then you too can never truly die. The end of life, death as we say, can be a scary concept for many to comprehend. But the end of this chapter is only the prequel to the next story that is being written by your soul. You currently exist in a three-dimensional place, but within your imagination resides a metaphysical higher dimensional space, and it is this area where you operate as a higher singularity. Perhaps when we die, it is your ego which completes its mission, and that ego which has been formulated through life experience is simply not you. You are the observer of humanity, and humanity is just one piece of the great life puzzle that is definably and
Hey guys, I'm Blue Robinson. Welcome back to Wide Awake. I'm just gonna jump right in. I want to discuss how to actually regulate your emotions. All of my research is coming from the holistic psychologist, Dr. Nicole LePera, who's an MD, as well as the Med Circle. They're very popular on YouTube and offer world-class advice from mental health specialists. So I find them to be very credible. First of all, the first step in regulating your emotions is understanding your emotions. This would require you to acknowledge what you're feeling. For example, fear. And fear, without fear, we wouldn't have a survival tactic. We wouldn't have that instinct if we weren't fearful at times. And emotions are regulated. Emotions are regulated the more you understand what that emotion is. So to say, I feel upset, and it's okay for me to feel upset, but that you feel upset. Or you could also point out the physical things that you feel. For example, sometimes when I'm really upset, I feel heat in my hands. That's just me personally. You might have your own thing though, when you know that you're upset and you're feeling those things. To say them out loud helps a lot. And I want to say that after you understand your emotions, the next step would be to reduce vulnerability. This is making sure that we're doing what we can to practice self-care, good hygiene. I don't know about you, but if I'm feeling down, just the act of alone of getting up, taking a shower, and putting on some nice clothes can make the energy shift into a more positive state. Next, you want to decrease the amount of emotional suffering. Practicing mindful techniques. One, of course, is acting in opposite action. So what this is if you're feeling sad and the natural thing is telling you, I want to be in bed all day long and not do much at all today. Instead, acting in opposite action would be saying, no, let me force myself to get up, take a walk, take a shower, be motivated to change and act in the opposite way that you would automatically, impulsively want to act on. People who emotionally regulate have higher self-worth. They have less impulsivity, quality, and having better relationships. This comes along the more you practice it. One of the things that helps me personally is breathing. So take in 3 long, slow, deep breaths. right? And I'll do one real quick so you know what that looks like. Three of those bad boys usually get things up and jumping and running, and feeling a lot better than what you started with. And of course, sometimes we're in denial about what we feel. So this is going back to understanding your emotions. Is the more that you understand what you're feeling, the more you're better able to connect with that and be able to shift the energy that you need. And I find it so funny that energy and motion are emotion. You know what I mean? So I think that if we stick to understanding our emotions, right, and we actually reduce vulnerability and decrease the amount of emotional suffering we already feel, then this helps us make better decisions and feel better about the decisions that we're making. So, I hope this helped you guys. It certainly helped me. See you next time.